There's a noticeable gender divide when it comes to voter support these days. For instance, Kamala Harris has managed to snag 54% of the backing from women, while Donald Trump is holding strong with 51% among men. It's interesting, right? This kind of polarization could really sway the election results. Now, shifting gears a bit, Trump's running mate, J.D. Vance, has found himself in hot water over some of his controversial comments. This kind of criticism can definitely change how voters see him and can shake up support in critical demographics. It makes you wonder what strategies the Republicans are cooking up in response. Let's not forget about the Electoral College votes, because they really complicate things in this election. Candidates have to zero in on those battleground states to make their campaigns effective. This focus adds an extra layer of strategy to the entire election game. Speaking of battleground states, Pennsylvania is currently tied, which shows just how competitive the upcoming elections are shaping up to be. This state might just hold the key to deciding who comes out on top when all is said and done. However, it's worth noting that Donald Trump's recent controversies could put a damper on his campaign. He's been struggling to connect with the public, especially after making some remarks about military service members that sparked a lot of backlash. It's definitely an uphill battle for him. And it's not just Pennsylvania. States like Arizona and North Carolina are also showing very close polling numbers. This situation paints a picture of a highly uncertain election landscape. It really emphasizes how crucial voter turnout is going to be. Now, when we talk about the Republican Party, their actions, particularly on issues of women's rights, have really created a divide in voter support. This divide is shaping up to be super important when it comes to determining the outcomes of the elections. Furthermore, Trump's controversial past, like some of his remarks about women, has hurt his appeal among female voters. His tendency to avoid accountability isn't helping either. It's driving this demographic further away from him. Interestingly, women generally show up to vote more reliably than men, especially in those swing states. Their participation could really change the game for the upcoming election.